What up, what up? This is Sir Charles the Creator.
This is Billo the Great.
Welcome to the Big Man Theory.
And today we're going to show you how to get a woman and how to keep one, so tune in.
Oh my mama, oh my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag, this shit cool, I look fly, I look good, I look good, I look good, I look.
Yeah, so the first thing you always want to take into consideration is your dressing and grooming, your appearance, you know what I'm saying? So first thing first, you always want to have a nice haircut. Start off with that, and then you always want to put on some real nice gear, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your clothes is right, smelling good, looking good, you know what I'm saying? And I always go for the things that catch my eye. If it don't catch my eye, turn my head, I'm not putting it on, point blank. Do this, you'll be straight.
My definition of appearance is looking your best because you feel good when you look good. You know, it's nothing like putting on some fresh, clean gear, looking your best, walking out the house. When you step out your car, you know heads is turning because they looking at you. And if you big, you are noticed. Whether you wearing something ugly, too tight, too baggy, or man, you just fresh from the head to your feet and you looking good. And always remember that a first impression is a lasting impression. You walking in the mall, or you walking in the grocery store, and you see a little honey, and you want to talk to her, but you don't. Why? Because you're scared of rejection. First thing you need to do when you want to talk to a woman is put rejection behind you. Put the fear of them saying no. It's the worst thing they can say is no. When you big, they say no, you fat, T boy, and all that stuff. Anyway, so put rejection behind you, and you walk up to them and say something. Sometimes just a simple hello, I think you look nice, and walk away. Why? Because in her mind, she's going to be like, well, that's all you're going to do? You're just going to tell me I look nice and then just walk away? You know what's going to happen? She going to come to you. She going to walk up to you. She going to be like, how you doing? You know, my name is Chanel, and, I just want to talk to you, and you're just going to say I look good and not say nothing else and stuff like that. So you need to walk up, say something to them, and then just walk away. I promise you it's going to work.
You gotta be smooth.
Smooth, like butter.
With a V at the end. Smooth. Also, you always want to be true to yourself. You always want to be true to yourself and be yourself, So if you're a shy guy, play the shy part. If you're a talkative person, be talkative and ask real deep, thoughtful questions, you know what I'm saying? And also, if you're funny, go ahead and make it work for you. You got to do whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. Why? Because that's what works. So now you got her. She a girlfriend or now she's your wife or whatever the case may be. How do you keep her? By not screwing up.
Don't screw it up, man.
You got to be loyal, and you got to do this thing called listening. I don't really do that. They want you to talk to you about. They don't want to talk about nothing, but they just want you to listen. If you just listen to them, be like, yo, you sure right. Well, they did that. No, they did. Not my baby. That your relationship good 2 more weeks, okay?
You got it for life, man. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't.
That's the number.
I'm married. I already did my part. The rest of y'all got to figure out what to do. I don't know what to tell you. Do what I did. Yes, dear. I'm sorry. Hey, you got to apologize. Like, man, you got to apologize. Bruh, you got to apologize. Even if she did it, it's your fault. Why? That's just how it works.
Happy wife,
happy life, bro. Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life.
Okay? Like, nothing else matters. Like, when you get married, you are no longer living for yourself at all. Okay? I'm going to level with you. No longer living for yourself. You are living for her and do whatever she tell you to do. Make sure you pay them bills. Make sure you bring the bacon. And sometimes you're going to have to fry the bacon. Because she tired. I don't know what she's tired from. She's tired. She don't want to do it. So you're going to have to do it. Get your life together. Not gonna tell y'all this no more. So, on a more serious note, these are the things that you really need to do to keep your woman. Whether she is your wife already, or your wife to be. You need to make sure that you listen. Listen to your lady. Because a lot of times stuff flies over our head and we looking for a solution to things. But listen to not always look to how to fix the problem, because sometimes you're not going to be able to fix what she is going through, because it might be something emotional that you can't fix yourself.
Also, you want to have good communication, you know what I'm saying? You don't never want to get in a situation where you go to bed, you're not saying nothing to her, she going to bed, she not saying nothing to you. Always keep that line of communication open. Always be apologetic, and at the same time, really try to see where she's coming from and try to get her to see your side of the story as well. You know, you want to work on those things together, because at the end of the day, that will really help us out.
And it definitely helps ladies when they listen to us, because what listening does is it helps you to see where the other person is coming from. So sometimes we listen for keywords, so we just snap back. But really listen to see what's going on, what's causing the issues, and then be two adults and squash it. It's so much stuff on Facebook, so much stuff on Instagram and Twitter where people are beefing back and forth behind matters that if they were just two apologetic adults, that they would have squashed the matter. In a relationship, it takes two people to be apologetic. One person always has to apologize, and one person has to be willing to forgive and apologize.
And on the last note, always love yourself, love the skin that you're in, love the person that you're with. You know, really be dedicated to that one person. You know, I feel like in the long run, if you try to be a player, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all go through those little phases. But, you know, in the long run, you're going to be out of more money. You're going to have more problems. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be in that type of situation, I recommend really just being friends with somebody. Don't get into these relationships, but just be friends and do your thing. Once again, this is Sir Charles, the creator.
This is Billo the Great. Big Man Theory.
Big Man Theory.
We'll see y'all later.